Hey, what is Barry? This is Nowonshall with yet another Star Trek Week review. Today, we're going to be talking about the Amalgam Refinery and a little bit of updates that came with the recent update of Voyager 3, part 3, whatever we're on right now. But I want to go over and show you guys some of the updates that made the Amalgam Refinery a bit better, a bit more palatable to actually do, because before it used to be a grind. It would take forever to get anything with the Amalgam grind, and it get pushed further. So it's gonna be a little more convoluted, not like a little more easier to understand. It's gonna be something a little bit different, but it's gonna work about the same way. So before we get the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification list down below. That way, wait, that way. In the oh, boy, whatever, you know what I mean. And don't forget there are donation links listed down below. If you hit the see more button, down there is the donation links, PayPal, Cashapp, Venmo. And don't forget I have a Discord. Come join it. Come have some fun. And don't forget I do stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 1 to 2:30 Pacific Standard. All right, let's get into the video. So today we are going to be looking exactly at, let me go grab my amalgam. So we're using the exact phrasing for the amalgam. So we go here, this up, to grab the amalgam. I have one max amalgam and one baby amalgam. Let's go down here, survey. So here, there is my tier 9 amalgam, and then I have a baby amalgam. That's right there. Should be tier what? 1 or 2, 3, 1. So 2 amalgams right now. We're gonna look at the tier 9 amalgam refinery. I already did my refinery stuff for the day already, so that's one thing. And with amalgam refinery, you get parts to upgrade the amalgam. So we click here, we go down to the amalgam that is right in the center, and we look at the refinery. So we have the chest that you do every day or every 3 days that cost you 2,000, and we'll go over more. 2,000 of this right here, which is going to be the plundered loot, plundered cargo, and then use your plundered cargo to get right here. Get these right here. Turn these into, you turn these on with the amalgam, and you get a bump. So I'll show you. I'll buy the one. Boom. And then I'll show you what to do with them after. And then we turn them into, once we convert them, so we have that, these convert into amalgam parts and to the parts right here. And once you get there, go all the way into your log right here, into your recruit section, and then you convert them right here too. So we go to amalgam special, which you see right here, 6 through 9 tier, and right here, 1,000, 4,000, 20,000, which are your transfer rates. And then you get the ship reskin trackers, which is used for ship skins and projectiles, which is nice. Then you have your, this what's good about the Amalgam Refinery is you have your negative Klingon reduction, your negative factor reductions, your positive factor improvements. So it's going to help you speed up your rep. And this is a way to get HGW shards and the skin trackers. And we'll go a little more into it once we down to it. Once you get there, you get the shards. It decides to load. Had a little lag there for a second. Dang max. And then we go back to our refinery right here. And we can then buy, well, as you see, buy skins with it, which you need 90, 450, 1,800 for the skins. Or you can buy projectiles, which I just recently unlocked, the reflective beam, which took me a long time. But once the Amalgam Refinery came out and got this update that we're to go over, it got a lot better. As you see here, this next one I'm heading for, 72, 360, 1440. Remember, each projectile that is a rare and epic do have more damage or whatever. They have their own special abilities. So once we go there, we have another refiner that just came in the game from Voyager. And this is the one good thing I love about Voyager recently, because it helps you complete other loops. As you go down here into it, see the amalgam one, it gives you the amalgam refinery as you're using the combat insignias, and then in turns gives you all your amalgam parts, gives you your ship shard trackers, which increases it as you do that. So that's my focus right now. This is the ship shard trackers, and you can do Devore, Fuchsia, Cerrito, Franklin, survey ship parts depending on your level. As you see right here, if I looked at the Devore, it'd give me a chance of either 9,000, 14,000, 16,000 Fuchsia parts, which is amazing. If I looked at Cerrito, same thing. It would give me a chance of 13K, 19K, 22K Cerrito parts, and then the Culver particle. Awesome. And then once you get those, you can actually increase. We go back to more Voyager related stuff that came with Voyager Arc 3 that we just had recently in the Xborg store. And right here is going to be your chest collective, which increases your chest every time you do it. So the first one, you increase it to double, which is going to be 6,000 of the plunder cargo, and then triple, which is I have right now, which is 10,000 of the plundered cargo for a 3 pull, which is going to increase greatly. And everyone's like, okay, what's the point of that? So when you get it, so we'll do a quick little run for you guys. So we'll swap my ship, and then we'll repair my. All right, so swap my ship to a random ship, and then we're gonna repair my Corvus right here. And so a little fresh for you guys how to get your plundered cargo. So once you have the crew, you get your ship out, bam, and then we click here, and then we go to our what is it called, exocomps. Click your exocomp, the one you already did. Go all the way to the bottom of your first tree, your exocomp, all the way down. As you see here, I have 32 of the 9,900 of the plunder. For the amalgam, this is what makes your amalgam increase its loot for it. As you see here, I could have more loot crews on it, but I have 12k for loot. As we go here, as the game prepares to load, come on, Macintosh. Boom. And we're going to go to some of the systems right here. So we're going to go up over here. Going to go into Romulan space. So right here, Romulan and Klingon have the same thing. So we're going to go zoom back in here. It'll take me a minute to get there. So as you see here, zoom. As you see, those are the surveys. We're going to send it there for the survey. And while we're doing that, we'll go look back at the Amalgam Refinery. And we're going to click right about Amalgam Refinery out there. And then we're going to look at what I've been focusing on right now is the projectiles, because the refractor beam, and we're going to look at the positron phasers. So we go back there. So we can go here into exterior, go into our base, go to our left side right here, into the little paint icon, and we can tell you what they actually do. So once it loads up, projectiles, we click, right now I just got the refractive beam from the Amalgam Refinery, which has been nice, which was a paid for one, which costs $100 in the day, which increases all penetration stats by 20%. So once you have it activated, it affects every ship. The one I am working on now is going to be positron beam, which increases damage by 10%, which is a small amount, but it's an additive bonus that goes up as you progress the game. So there's small bumps. Hopefully, Scopely will introduce more projectiles into the store, like the polar ion beam, plasma blast, yada yada yada. Hopefully, down the line, they'll add more to the amalgam store because it just helps it out greatly. So now we're here, and let's go do a few hits. We get about 1 million per hit. So go here, we hit it. And once you do the 1 million per hits, we get a few more day. You can spend 10 minutes, 30 minutes, however you want to go it when you fill your ship up. It's going to take only a few seconds to fill your ship up, depending on how big your amalgam is. And once you finish it, send it back, rinse, repeat. If you want to sit there for the hour and stock up, because if you're doing a 3 pull every 3 days, that is 10,000 every day. So it is one run every 3 days. Or you can sit there and go back and forth, go back and forth, go back and forth, and go back and forth over and over again to load it up. So every 3 days, gaining that. And then you, on top of that, you're doing your Voyager refinery, which you go through your Voyager refinery. Of course, you do your Voyager refinery. So we go to USS Voyager refinery right there. We do our Herogen stuff, and then we get our, from the rare anomaly, we get it from, if I remember right, the species 8472. I'm not remember sure here, but I can't open it since I'm on Windows, or I'm on Mac. On my Windows, I click on it and show you guys, but I think you get it there. And once you get it there, get it here. Other place to either get them is once you start getting enough of, let's go here, items, and then we go to materials, the bot right down here in the materials. So once we get enough of, let's see where they're hiding at. So let's see, as they're probably screaming at me, we already know where it is. Where'd it go? I had a few last time I looked. Where'd it go? Sorry for the boring part. I can't remember where it is. Could be around this area. I don't know at the bottom for some reason. Whatever, I'll show you where it is. So when you get your Voyager, let me pull the Voyager out so I have warp distance to show you. Survey. There's another way of getting those tokens. So if you gave your Voyager, that's gonna be one ship you're gonna want in this game to help your the loops out. And we go here, out a little bit, Voyager space, Delta Quadrant, D2 Quadrant, whatever you call it, and we're gonna go to There's a few systems that have it, but you have to have the juice to summon the 8472 to do it, which pulls in the Borg as well. So you're gonna go to a system like this, which requires this right here, Delta Quadrant Borg coordinates, which you get from killing species 8472 as you summon. You send your ship in, and then you use Voyager's ability, this one on the top left, which is called which you use this ability to summon the Borg cubes. You hit them, you get messages, and then sometimes you get the tokens, which are going to be called. Let's see, what are the tokens called again? I always forget the name of Voyager. Random ones. These tokens right here, which are commissary insignias, you can get there from there, and that then you could use for your amalgam. So you get it, use this right here every day, swap it out. I'm focusing on this to be able to get the ship charge trackers and amalgam beep or ship pieces to upgrade it, so it's going to greatly increase it. And then you can go back there and get your trackers and etc. It's a great little addition to the game, which I'm glad Scopely added, which has helped the loop out just a little bit more. But that's about it for it. I just want to go over that basic rundown for you guys. Don't forget to hit that like, that subscribe, that bell notification down right below that. In the comments, don't forget to leave a comment if you like the video or you have some more information on the Voyager information, or Voyager, I mean, Amalgam information. And down below that, there are some donations that I pay Venmo. Don't forget to join my Discord. And don't forget, I do stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 1 to 2:30 on Twitch. And last but not least, remember this is my main source of income. If you guys do want to help out, please donate. All right, guys, it is Nowonshall. Bye.